Welcome back to Classic Barber. Today I'm in the shop with a friend of mine who I really consider a loyal client. Basically, he walked into the shop and said, "Boy, let's do it." Here we are. I'm combing the hair, preparing the canvas for a mid-high fade, military style haircut. Now I go in with the clipper, the lever fully closed, just slightly above eye level. I'm setting my first guideline. Here with the clipper flipped upside down in a show of scale. I'm ensuring the blade punch line gets a bit closer to the scale. This is the right approach for this type of mid-high fade, since I already know my fade lines on the head. After setting the guideline, I went back in to remove all the excess hair that falls within the perimeter of the cutaway line I did earlier by going against the grain. Then I flip the clipper the other way around to ensure the blade gets closer to the skin. This type of technique really helps improve the overall look of this haircut. The lever is fully open. I'm setting the second guideline. Guys, just to be clear, especially for beginners, there is no how long or how short rule-based principle for setting guidelines. In my opinion, that depends on the type of look you want to achieve. Now to connect the first borderline to the second layer, I move the blade halfway. Just a reminder, this move is not going to take out the entire line altogether. What it does is soften the middle line. Here the lever is fully closed. I'm hitting right there at the line with great precision to get rid of any visible line, ensuring a clean transition between both lines. With a half guard halfway closed, I'm setting my third guideline. Guys, always make sure the blade is laid flat. This is one of the barber-based rules when creating any line while in motion. This type of technique allows you to close any guideline flawlessly without creating a new line. Here I'm testing the one guard to see how far it's going to cut. You can cut it off, but you can't put it back. Now that I'm through testing, I'm going with the grain. You will see me moving in different directions to make it even. Now that everything is leveled to the desired length, the next thing we have to do is establish the transition point, which is the exact place I'm combing right now. Now using the 316 guard with the lever fully closed, I'm going against the grain. This is basically to lighten up the upper side of the bone, separating the dark from the light area. While using this type of technique at this length, you'll be cutting off very little, and that's okay. Here with a one guard lever fully open, I'm basically gliding over the line, stretching the blade as much as possible to ensure the transition is right. Now it's halfway. As you can see, I'm not stretching all the way up. I'm working within the perimeter of the transition line, starting below the line and flicking up into it. With the half guard, I'm basically detailing everything I just did. Guys, watch closely, take your time, and practice the steps shown in this video. Consistency is what separates an average barber from a skilled one. Let me know in the comments which step do you struggle with the most when doing a high fade. Now I go in with no guard, using the choose and pick technique. The fade is looking better than ever. Guys, just to be clear, I did wash my client's hair before I went back in with the electric shaver. You can see how flawless the fade has become with the multiple layers stitched. This is fantastic. Here I'm leaving you guys with the rest of the video so you can see the final result for yourself. Comment, share and subscribe, or contact us at classicbarberacademy@gmail.com for personal inquiries. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss our weekly updates. See you in the next video.